Attorney Laura Anthony, founding partner of Legal and Compliance, a full-service corporate securities and business transactions law firm. Today is the continuation in a Lawcast series talking about the new amendment to the SEC definition of a smaller reporting company. As I've been discussing in this Lawcast series, on June 28, 2018, the SEC adopted the much anticipated amendments to the definition of a smaller reporting company as contained in Securities Act Rule 405, Exchange Act Rule 12b-2, and Item 10F of Regulation SK. The SEC disclosure requirements are scaled based on company size. The SEC established the smaller reporting category in 2007 to provide general regulatory relief to these entities. In this and the next Lawcast in this series, I will go over the scaled disclosures a smaller reporting company can avail itself of under Regulation SK and SX, starting with Regulation SK. Item 101 of Regulation SK requires a description of business. A smaller reporting company must only include a 3-year discussion instead of 5 years. Also, the business development descriptions are much less detailed for a smaller reporting company. Item 201 requires disclosure related to market price and dividends. Stock performance graphs, which are required for other entities, are not required for smaller reporting companies under Item 201. Item 301, requiring selected financial data, is simply not required at all. Item 302, requiring supplementary financial information, is also not required at all. Item 303, which requires a management discussion and analysis of financial condition and results of operation, commonly known as MD&A, has many concessions for smaller reporting companies. A smaller reporting company is only required to include 2 years and a 2-year discussion and comparisons, and only, instead of 3 years, and only include 2-year discussion of impacts of inflation and pricing. Also, tabular disclosures of contractual obligations are not required at all. Item 305, requiring quantitative and qualitative disclosures of market risks, is not required for smaller reporting companies. Item 402, related to executive compensation disclosures, also offers multiple concessions. Only 3 named executive officers need to be included rather than 5. Only 2 years of summary compensation table information is required instead of 3, and the following disclosures are not required at all: compensation discussion and analysis, a table of grants and plan-based awards, a table of option exercises and stock vested, a pension benefits table, a non-qualified deferred compensation table, disclosure of compensation policies and practices related to risk management, and pay ratio disclosures. Item 404 regarding transactions with related parties does not require smaller reporting companies to provide a description of policies and procedures for review, approval, or ratification of related party transactions. Item 407, related to corporate governance, does not require audit committee financial expert disclosures in the first year. Also, compensation committee interlocks and insider participation disclosures are not required. Likewise, compensation committee reports are not required. Item 503, related to the prospectus summary, risk factors, and ratio of earnings to fixed charges, also has concessions. No ratio of earnings to fixed charge disclosure is required, and no risk factors are required in Exchange Act reports at all. Item 601, related to exhibits, does not require statements regarding the computation of ratios. In the next Lawcast in this series, I will go through the Regulation SX scaled disclosure concessions for smaller reporting companies. I'm Securities Attorney Laura Anthony, founding partner of Legal and Compliance and producer of Lawcast. If you have any questions about today's topic, please visit securitieslawblog.com and lawcast.com or contact me directly. Inquiries of a technical nature are always encouraged.